Are you zooming in on my face?
Yeah.
I don't like that. You were laughing.
Mm-hmm.
These sleeves are a bit annoying. Much like... Hi everyone and welcome back to Skincare Nerds. I'm Joanna and today we're going to be talking about hyaluronic acid, which is one of my favorite ingredients and it should be your favorite ingredient as well. So let's find out what it is and what it can do for your skin. So hyaluronic acid is a little bit of a mouthful, so if you hear me saying HA throughout this video, that's what I'm talking about. So hyaluronic acid is a moisture binding molecule and it's also naturally found in our bodies. So in our joints, our eyes and our skin. Actually 50% of our hyaluronic acid in our body is found in our skin, which is our largest organ. Which is our largest organ. And as we age, this content of hyaluronic acid that we naturally make starts to deplete, which is
pretty
sad.
sad.
Yeah, it is sad. That's why your skin, it loses everything. So when hyaluronic acid is used in serums, moisturizers and other hydrating products, it acts as a humectant, which means it draws moisture from its surroundings into the upper layers of the skin. HA's claim to fame is that it has the capacity to attract and hold 1,000 times its weight in moisture. So that means it's very important for retaining moisture content in the skin, which is very important to overall hydration. So if none of that really explained what this ingredient does, basically, in short, it's the ultimate hydrating ingredient you can find in your skincare. You can expect your skin to have a supple, plump appearance after applying hyaluronic acid. Yeah, so it's like bouncy.
Bouncy skin, I get it.
Yeah.
Supple.
There's your English lesson for today, Nettie. I have a supple skin. And it can improve the appearance of signs of aging like fine lines and wrinkles by replenishing the skin and combating dehydration, which often leads to that dull, lifeless appearance. So for example, if you're in your early to mid 20s and you're starting to notice maybe some really fine lines starting to appear across your forehead, sometimes that can indicate dehydration as opposed to true first signs of aging. So I would recommend incorporating a hyaluronic acid serum into your routine to see if that improves the appearance of those lines. Don't forget to drink water. So you might be wondering, how are HA serums formulated and why are some more expensive than others? So you've probably noticed there's a lot of hyaluronic acid serums on the market, some ranging from under $20 to over $200. So I'm going to explain a little bit about why that is. To generalize, it often comes down to the individual product's formulation. In cosmeceutical grade products, you'll often find multi-molecular weights of hyaluronic acid alongside other beneficial humectants like panthenol, glycerin and urea. These ingredients also help to protect the barrier, prevent moisture loss, and then there's also often antioxidants in these products as well, which have protective benefits. The molecular weights of HA in your serum that you've chosen are actually very important to that product's function. So molecules with a lower molecular weight can reach the deeper layers of the skin, improving moisture content and having a longer term benefit on the skin. Whereas higher molecular weights remain closer to the surface of the skin, providing shorter term benefits and a more visible result on the skin. This is why many cosmeceutical products will contain a multi-molecular weight to target short-term and long-term efficacy. So you get that long-lasting hydration and also that immediate visible plumping effect that we all love. I do recommend doing your own research into a HA serum before investing. It is really important to know what ingredients are in your products, and it also may explain the price difference between whichever products you're looking at. And if you're wondering which ones to buy, I've got some faves here, so keep watching to find out what they are. A question I've been getting a lot in my DMs is, should I be applying my hyaluronic acid on wet skin? There is some evidence to suggest that applying hyaluronic acid onto damp skin does have some benefits because the skin is more permeable when it's damp. But that's the key word there, damp, not wet. So I usually just jump straight out of the shower, I pat my skin off with a towel and then pat my face off. I pat my face dry. I thought pat my face off sounded weird. I pat my face dry and then I apply my skincare straight away. If you're wondering if there's any negative side effects to using hyaluronic acid, there's not really. In some rare circumstances, people can be sensitive to it or sensitive to another ingredient in the same formulation. If you have sensitive skin, I always recommend patch testing products regardless of what it is to make sure that your skin isn't sensitive to it, especially if you have concerns like eczema or dermatitis. Hyaluronic acid, I've got a hair in my mouth. Hyaluronic acid is also injected into my face. Hyaluronic acid is also used in dermal fillers, which can be injected by a medical professional, so I would always check with your practitioner what the side effects are when using that ingredient in that way. Another question that comes up quite a lot is, are there any ingredients that I can't mix with hyaluronic acid? Much like niacinamide, which I've already done a video on, where is it going to be? Here. Somewhere. Hyaluronic acid is a very versatile ingredient and can slot into pretty much any skincare routine. As a general rule, it can be used with any other ingredients, including resurfacing acids like retinol, AHAs, and BHAs. But I do always just recommend cross-checking the ingredients list of your individual product. In terms of layering, I apply the same rule as always, which is apply lightest to heaviest in terms of consistency, and then when it comes to layering your specific serums, layer according to your biggest skin concerns. For example, if your biggest concern is dehydration, you'll want to apply your hyaluronic acid and other hydrating ingredients first before you go in with any other actives. Now to the most important part, which is some of my fave products. Okay, so we've got 3 here. They'll range in price point. These 2 are bougie. This one is affordable. So first we've got Cosmedix Surge. I absolutely love this. Smells so good. It contains kiwi fruit water, which is really rich in vitamin C to brighten the complexion, and also niacinamide, which is one of my fave ingredients. Again, I've done a video on it. It honestly smells so good. It's one of my favorite serums to smell. Really fruity and just fresh. Oh, love. My next favorite is the Skinceuticals HA Intensifier. This has a really lovely texture. It's kind of like pink. It also smells really nice. It's got a patented, that word's really hard to say. It's got a patent, I can't say it now. I've lost it. I'm not even sounding it out right. What the is wrong with me? Patented. It contains a unique complex called proxylane, plus purple rice and licorice root, which help to lock in moisture into the skin and also support the skin's barrier. This one can amplify the skin's natural moisture levels by 30%. And it's patented. It's got a little bit of a sweet smell to it. It doesn't smell as nice as the Surge. And then this one basically has no scent. Now to our affordable option, which I know you were all waiting for. The Ordinary is hyaluronic acid 2% plus B5. As the name suggests, also contains B5, which you may know as panthenol. This is a really nice reparative ingredient, and it also has properties that help to keep that moisture into the skin. So that's about it from me on hyaluronic acid. If there's something I haven't covered and you want to ask me a question, you can leave it in the comments below and I'll get back to you. I will personally get back to you. You can also ask me anything else, like my star sign or like anything, and I'll get back to you. And make sure you subscribe to our channel if you want to see more of Skincare Nerds with me. So if you've got any hairstyle suggestions, because I'm trying to do a different one each time, please hit me up because I'm running out of ideas. I really am.